now. Hmm? From them there too. Not good. Yeah, me no want that thing. Cause them are one them actually save them and them re-upload them on IG. Fuck, me take a dab yesterday. You know. So me no understand. Not even the eyeball dab thing. Sure about the shit, at least the eyeball. God damn. One of them, you know, me start with it. Come on. Bonus. After a blunt, then. After a blunt, you know that. Water.
Section 35. It's already in there. And fans, I'd like to give you guys a shout out. Great job today on the Social Tuesday. We loved all your tweets. We love seeing your collections. So Sunday, June 2nd, that man right there is bobblehead day. What do you guys think?
Looks a little short.
Oh, Nelly with a one-liner.
The guy's like 9 feet tall. I know. Big do you want him to be? Well, I mean, you got to be taller than all the other bobbleheads. They should run more of the stuff by you, really. The director of opinions here around the Marlins. Nick Fortes, new catcher after Bethencourt was pinch hit for. I've got plenty of them. Oh, I know. That's why you're the director of them. I like it. You wear the title well. Ground ball. Anderson gets to it. And retires Gary Sanchez for the first down here in the 9th inning.
Come on.
So Ramirez came in.
Strike him out. Let's go. Let's go.
Stays out there for the 9th. They will try to keep this at a 2-run deficit for the Marlins for the home half of the 9th inning. Well, they will send up Myers, De La Cruz, and Bell. 3 hitters due up. This one
Get it.
makes the catch.
Good
On the
catch.
line drive. Churio retired. 2 outs. Trevor McGill pitched last night, warming up yet again. Saw a sneak peek of Nick Gordon in the on-deck circle when Sanchez was at the plate, so could be Gordon to start.
Why pray, Father? Like you duck out the thing, man. Yeah, God in a God never duck action in it.
Yeah,
Why pray?
I'm there, bro. You know, I'm just not too long reaching on me yard, though.
Yes, sir. That's up.
Yeah, bro, my bad still.
You're
Well,
good,
going,
man. They
yeah,
are
going.
go and but one slip and all I'm made with the sister now. Go and watch some baseball, you know.
Wawa. Yeah. Wawa, come. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, you say I watch basketball?
Baseball and basketball, me I switch in between. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Feel you. What, any specific thought for the day? Like anything you've been observing for the day? I'm saying, is there any thought that you've been observing throughout the day that you don't mind sharing?
Basically nothing really, because we they just have my meds on the sports. But me did watch the news and I pray out certain things that are going around the world, same speed, you know?
Yeah.
Like the
Are you say me use my other virgin that said he likes politics. No, me that say remember if you or somebody else that tell me say them study politics.
Okay. Yeah, me like,
I'm surprised to even hear. Yeah.
Me watch like if anything about politics is on the news, me pay attention to it also. Depending upon where me at in the world at the time. Like if me over here, pay attention to American politics and Jamaica politics.
It's crime. Go on.
They really go off of what them say, you know, but if you really pay attention to what them trying to do, you know.
Awareness is key, right? So you have to be aware in order to know
just
how
because
to maneuver.
you know abide by for them like a full laws, that don't mean say them laws is not what you know what I say, what's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think politics is interesting, but it could be misleading at the same time if we don't really know how to study politics properly. Because
Facts.
politics and history go hand in hand. If not, they
Oh
are
yeah.
the same.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to understand political situations, we have to have a contextual comprehension of history. Okay?
Facts.
'Cause a lot of times history is presented as like dates and places and figures that we don't have much context about. Like for example, Nanny of the Maroons. What the fuck is that? That's like a Jesus Christ, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's fabricated history. There's so much fabricated history
Correct.
that we've accepted as truth. And that's so fucking dangerous because we're here as a people, right? Living a whole lie thinking that it's real. By choice too. Because nobody told us that this is real. We just decided, we just heard it growing up. We hear
Yeah.
it that we got it from the government and now we've accepted that as truth.
Yeah, because it's been embedded in the thoughts and stuff like that. So it's like they accept it. And then
Mm-hmm.
because some of it to an extent in life you need it, for example, to get certain to be in certain job or certain society. So you have to really it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. It's like all of it, like it is crazy that
Mm-hmm. 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 No, 100%.
because we don't need it, we
100%.
don't need it, but they let us rely on it, like you know.
Yeah, it's a programming thing. It's a programming thing.
Right.
No.
Then force
Yeah.
us into so much ways that we didn't need, you know.
Mm.
One of the ways
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like,
It was beneficial for them, but it was unnecessary for us. Or I wouldn't even say it's unnecessary because we put ourselves in that position to tell you the truth.
oh yeah,
You know? And it's funny because we're the people that decided that, you know, in order to have a life on earth as a slave, I will give up my fucking identity. Nobody did that to you because you had the choice to fight, die, kill your blood clot self, whatever the fuck, and you decided to convert, start speaking somebody else's language, accept the
yeah,
bullshit that they gave you. You know what I'm saying? So we really did this to ourselves, and that's where it comes to
yes,
accountability is important because once we can start taking accountability, then we can start seeing history for the lie that has been told. You know what I'm saying? Meaning
yeah.
like a lot of us still see ourselves as inferior because of the narrative that history gave to us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Real talk, man.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
talk,
bro.
real talk.
Cause all right. So who was the first colonial power to visit Jamaica?
Spain, as to what?
That's
As to what them teach, them they used to teach out
mm-hmm.
there when I go to school. Spain, then
Exactly.
Spain come war England and
Right.
take it
Right.
over. England
Mm-hmm.
take it over and then colonize and start them business, them trade business and a type of slavery fuckery. And you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but
All right.
to me,
That's
other ships
mm-hmm.
other ships pass through there, no, bro, because them places there was a hub, you know, because even before them realize say them can sail from upper Europe and sail all over the world. Other people have them vessels and wanna leave from Timbuktu to come away
Mm-hmm.
over. So
Mm-hmm.
when time get
Mm-hmm.
cold or
And
time
that's
get too hot on that land, them try to go over upon it. People them wanna move already.
mm-hmm. And that
People them been move.
that is proven that is proven through DNA and linguistic ties. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
when we look at
Been
languages,
move.
like even the word Taino, right? The word Taino came from Congo. So how did indigenous American Arawak Indians have a Congolese name and share
Mm.
a multitude of terminologies and names and codexes that come from Congo. You know what I'm saying?
I them
But
of course.
what explains that though is what you said, the hidden history. Because they told us that Christopher Columbus discovered the Western world and da 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 da. But that is a narrative that's based on a doctrine, a legal doctrine that was called the doctrine of discovery, which enabled Roman Christians to fucking steal people's land if they were not practicing their religion. So you were classified as not even a human being if you weren't a Christian. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, as you said, the Spaniards weren't the first explorers. You know what I'm saying? They weren't even the first European explorers. You know what I'm saying? Because there's documents, there's proof that the Portuguese was here prior
The
to
French had their ships, all of them
Spanish.
was like Italians had
Exactly.
ships too.
Yeah, but the
All of them.
Portuguese in particular, the Portuguese are proven to have been one of the first set of Europeans to come to Jamaica. If you look
Right.
at St. Thomas is coming from Saint Tomé. You know what I'm saying? Saint Tomé is a island off the coast of like the Lesser Antilles that is, it would be like, I say that it's in the transatlantic ocean between the Caribbean and Africa. You know what I'm saying? And Saint Tomé was named, and it was a port for the Portuguese. So they dropped off all the slaves there, and then from there they were distributed around the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? And that history is very important. Even right now, I'm gonna send you something. The Maroons, what's his name? Richard Curry, the Maroon chief. He's arguing right now, talking about fucking Jamaica is trying to become a republic, right? So they're trying to become a republic and remove the 1738 treaty that the Maroons had signed with the British, because it will be no longer valid now if the country becomes a fucking republic. So now they're complaining, but you see that complaining is exposing is gonna expose a whole lot of shit, because they were a part of the play of telling us that Columbus discovered this and all of us are Ashanti Maroons and all this bullshit, right? They knew the truth and they still agreed with that narrative. You know what I'm saying? Now, what they're forced to do, right, is prove that they were indigenous. And they can't prove that they're indigenous because those Maroons specifically, they came with the British to fight the Maroons that are car. See, when the Spanish came to Jamaica, bro, the British never came to like 160 years or 180 years later. So the Maroons, the people that were on the island already had a government before the Spanish, before the English arrived. You know what I'm saying? The Maroons, right, that are claiming to be sovereign now, those people are agents of Britain. You know what I'm saying? That they brought to the island to fight the people that were already on the island. Those are the people that would be classified as the Taino, and we don't know, the Taino, there's no proof that the Taino existed. So now we can say if the Taino existed, they were outbred by the Congo slaves that came to the island. You know what I'm saying? So by that time, the island was entirely Congolese. So now these Maroons, they came and they sided with the British, right, to fight the original Maroons. So now that's gonna be exposed, because the whole time
Yeah, me, I see my story like that.
Yeah. Because there's the Windward Maroons and there's the Leeward Maroons. The Leeward Maroons are the ones that signed the treaty. The other, the Congo Maroons, they didn't sign shit. And now it's funny because the only people who can claim land rights in Jamaica are those people, because they were here prior to the doctrine of discovery. So what's gonna happen to these Maroons if shit goes how it's supposed to go? They could possibly get deported back to Africa.
But you know they're not gonna take it that far though. But it's possible.
Yeah, exactly. They're not. Exactly. They're not.
Because that's what the homeboy out there trying to tell him, that they could claim whatever, but he trying to let them know they can't legitimize certain shit, because then shit gonna go left field. like you're saying, they could get deported or they could end up just locking up the whole colony of them because he's on some dictatorship shit. So
Exactly.
I wouldn't have push his buttons if I was them, you know. They could still have their
Real
own
shit.
little village and their own little quarters because they, you know, it's acres of lands they have that they consider sovereign and shit like that. That he told them that he's not gonna touch. So they win-win. They have most than what most people at Jamaica have. Shit, take that shit and keep quiet and
Nah,
build in your
facts.
own way,
Well,
populate your own way, and still do your own teaching. But don't try like, you know.
well, you can't build on a shaky foundation. You know, that's the whole problem because it's not like they're not Jamaicans, and obviously, if
Yeah,
we have different bloodlines, and all of us have a mixture of bloodlines, and I'm pretty sure they have the original bloodline as well. You know what I'm saying? The
yeah,
people that were there prior to the Spanish. So that's not really the issue because I could still see their claim as legitimate to a degree. The problem is the fact that you lied and now you let the entire population of Jamaica suffer and your brothers and sisters that were here paving the way prior to your arrival. You're shitting on everybody.
right.
You know, so what you're getting right now, you deserve it, fam. You know what I'm saying? But what's important though, I want to see how this is gonna play out because the Windward Maroons, they're secret societies. They don't say shit to nobody. You know what I'm saying? They just do what they do. So it's like I want to see how this is gonna play out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because as I said, the only way to claim a legitimacy and the next thing, the reason why a lot of these Maroon wars happen, especially after 1738, is because the Windward Maroons wanted to be completely sovereign. They didn't want to make no deals with Britain. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to control the island for themselves because they've been there controlling the island for themselves. These other idiots signed with the British, and then now that's the reason why Jamaica is in the position that it's in. Because how we gonna beat these niggas more than once and then sign a treaty, right, that they gave to us instead of us negotiating our own contract or our own agreement? Know what I'm saying? And that treaty is bullshit because that treaty said basically made them a protectorate to the British, meaning anything that was a threat to the British, the Maroons are gonna handle that. Know what I'm saying? If you run away, the Maroons is gonna come get you. You know what I'm saying? So they have a very dirty and flawed history, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know that they have some nerve to be publicly trying to act the way they act. They have some real nerve to be moving like that, bro.
Maroon this, maroon that. Driving to the other people that are there, they matter too. Shit.
Exactly. First, it was you guys are different from the average Jamaican. Now we're one, and we're all the same people, and
Yeah,
we're
cause
all indigenous.
they
Get
not
the
have a
fuck
blood
out of
clot.
here.
Guys, they thought
Exactly.
they feel say they went go get something that, you know, not a
Mm-hmm.
blood clot. They not even let them in at the government, you know, bro.
Exactly.
They're not in like the
They
parliament.
use them. You know where they put them? They know where they put them? In the fucking JDF. That's where they put their ass.
Because bro, if you look here in the American government, you see, and in Canada, you see Native Americans. A lot of them have descendants in parliament here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But out there, also, you never see a maroon in the blood clot government house.
I know, right?
And there would never be a fucking president or prime minister there. Just like a native, it would be hard for a native to be a president in America.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They'll
You
never let
see?
that happen.
Yeah.
But it's about economic power, right? So that's the real problem.
Yeah.
Until the people, you know what I'm saying, can settle and think and create tools that benefit them and not the oppressor, we're always gonna have that problem where we can only get so far and do so much. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
So it's a good thing what they're doing, but they need to speak the truth so we could really fix this shit properly. Otherwise, we're gonna have people believing shit that's not truth. You know what I'm saying? We need the truth, bro, because you guys know more truth than us. You know what I'm saying? Based on
That
your
is it.
oral history and oral traditions, they know more about this shit than we do. So why you guys fucking gatekeeping? But yeah, as you said, they thought that's crazy though. Like right now is an interesting time to be alive still.
Bro. Definitely that. Definitely. And it amazes to me like the age at time that we in, because it's like when you remember when you're younger you never really dream of like, you know, like adulthood and reach certain levels, bro.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. It's right down, bro.
I mean, I think it's really inspiring. As you look at this season, it's been a real change of the guard. You see guys like, LeBron, Steph, KD, we're so used to seeing them in the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. Now,
I'm a good man, man. Try and bring it back.
And, for myself, being the age that I'm at, it feels a lot more attainable than when I was,
Yeah, fuck it, so.
far away. I love it now. You see it up close. It's, you want to reach out and grab it. So that's the motivation that I have from this past year. Being able to see these guys that I know and be able to play against and watch, they just know that I can hang.
Go down and come back in.
Well,
Right, freeze up.
I mean, is there a pick for you? The finals, we're close. Like right now, of course, we're in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, even I say still in the box, but you're not.
Who do you see playing?
Which makes no
my
sense.
finals, I got Celtics, Minnesota.
Yeah, man-made devices, bro.
So it takes it all.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Why do you say Minnesota? Why do you say Minnesota? The Celtics, mind you, you played against the Celtics in the first round, and they're a very good team. I'm sure you know that. So, what makes you say Minnesota out of everybody?
I just like them a lot. I think they got a great team. They've had the number one defense pretty much all year, and it's showing through this entirety of this playoffs. I think they got great chemistry. They love playing with each other. And I think they got what it takes to win it all.
Well, go on now.
When you talk about the Celtics, right? You guys playing against the Celtics. What do you think was the most interesting thing about the chemistry of the Celtics? I mean, of course, you just mentioned chemistry of the Timberwolves, what they had. What did you guys see that very special that helped put them in the position that they are now and be number one in the East overall?
I think they got a great high-powered offense.
Did it send you a? Did you get the invitation?
Yo,
5, 3,
9.
5, chat, man.
Alright. We just went to Universal because they just opened the new
Right?
we went to Universal. They just opened up the new DreamWorks Park and by ET, so it was good. Yeah, when you go and go to Universal, let me know. I'll tell my sister to save you some tickets so you can take you and your daughter and stuff,
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, I'm watching Boston and Indiana.
Yeah, I was telling Bigger that I don't want to watch. I said, come on, Bigger, it's sports. You still want to watch it. Who up?
And I was holding
Who winning? Boston?
If I always have some interesting things to say. I agree, Mitchell.
Yeah, bro. My bad. Just now I swiped out still.
Now you good.
Yeah, yeah. Peace to the God on the panel.
Mm-hmm. Try
Yeah,
saying
fam.
what's up.
What's your background, brother? What's your hair? What's your ethnicity?
Who are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm from Trinidad.
Okay, 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 okay. You you you
Coolie boy, you
do
know.
you study history?
Who, me?
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, history is my favorite subject.
All right. Let's get it. So
Yeah.
um, let's talk about Trinidad prior to the doctrine of discovery and the Spanish conquest.
What's
Um,
that? You trying to get
what
deep?
were
What the fuck? Hold on, I'm still dry. This motherfucker was straight into some shit. I don't know about
You
all
catch
that
him
right
off
now. My
guard.
head. I just left the parks, boy. Hold on, I'm driving. You gonna have to. Yeah, give me a second. I'm on the
yeah,
road, but
no problem.
yeah, man.
Yeah, good man.
I don't know too much history about Trinidad. I'm still learning because
Hmm.
my grandparents don't really talk to me so much about. I mean, I learned a little bit here and there, but I don't know too much. I ain't in depth into the history, but I know my roots. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm from. You know,
Yeah.
so Rich, come on, man.
I'm
What the
great.
fuck you
I'm
doing,
free,
man?
bro.
Yeah, but it's
Trinidad and
bad. It's
Jamaica
bad. It's
affairs.
bad over there, though. It's bad over there right now. I can tell you that. Fucking
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pray for them.
Free.
I mean, yo, peace, family. I mean, it ain't bad at all. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be saying what's going on in Haiti is bad. That shit ain't bad at all. You know what I'm saying? You know why it's not
Bro.
bad? Because we
why?
at war, my nigga.
Nice energy.
We
So
at war.
anything that doesn't reflect us, yeah, we are. We've been at war for over 500 years.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
anything
agree.
Yeah.
that doesn't have a conceptual framework of war or a warrior mindset,
Yeah.
you're being tricked and brainwashed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
And I
yeah.
ain't
I
with
know
that shit.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I know they forcing crime. I know they the one who put all that violence and stuff into the world and
Okay.
everything going.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happens for a reason,
What me
which is not good. But
do?
at the end of the day, it's
Yeah,
just it's getting
because
it's it's getting out of hand. That's
she
for me.
can't pull up nobody in a box, so she
I
have
hear
to
you.
cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I hear you. But
so they
sometimes shit
agree
gotta
with
get
you
out of
going
hand, though,
live.
bro.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. That's the only thing.
Nah,
Uh,
but that's what
so
I'm
you chat.
saying. Shit gotta go
Yeah,
get out of hand in order for the
put
scales to be
to
balanced.
fix.
If
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah,
keep
yeah.
going,
You're right.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, we're just submissive slaves that's accepting what people is giving to us. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to
I ain't
us.
agreeing
Yeah,
with the rhetoric, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying, that most of the people have, but it's definitely doing something. And there's people behind the scenes that are influencing these events that are
Of
not
course.
necessarily playing the game, but they're influencing it.
Influeing. Yeah, big time. Oh yeah, I know that for a fact. The higher power, man. The families.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean like people like me and you.
Well, I'm never influenced by. Have a blessed night, buddy. I'm never influenced by society. That's one thing about it. Society can't influence me in nothing.
they can't
I
let
already
such
know. They they
influence you.
only, they only got me when I was going to school, but other than that, I yeah, I know my path in life. So you just got to
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
a head strong, and know what's real and what's fake, and basically what's true and false, or know what's right and wrong.
Right.
And
Right.
at the end of the day, you gotta know we all human beings. We're all the same. We just a reflection of each other. So
Fuck.
so the thing is of how people was raised is what I think of how people was raised is influence people in their mind, manipulating their minds of like families of different race raising their kids to think one way and then do another, and then when they become adults and become to a point where they can write their own life and their own journey, that's when they recorrect it and try to say, well, that wasn't right of how, you know what I'm saying? It's tough because sometimes sometimes it fails and
Right.
they get thrown down in that tunnel and they can't reach their way out. But people like me, I try to a lot of my friends, I try to like put them on the path of righteousness and try to show them like, yo, at the end of the day, it's more to than waking up in the morning and going about your day. It's more to that.
Yeah.
You know,
More to life.
Yo,
more to life. Basically.
yo,
Yeah. Shit.
there's two things that makes a being like barbaric. Do you
Yeah.
know what those things are?
What?
Those two things are either you see an old being that doesn't remember who or what it is or what its purpose is going to be very tyrannic. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a certain type of energy. Or if it's young, you notice how babies are, they're chaotic as fuck. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
You're
it's one
spoken.
of the
Yeah.
two.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I'm just
what was
happy.
I saying?
Like the thing is,
Huh?
like I think in life people have to go through experiences. I always say this: life is the same for everybody. It's just you either go through it before or you either go through it after. But it's the same experiences everybody go through. How you deal with it, what makes you different. That's the only
Huh.
difference for me is, you know.
But how you deal with it is who you are.
Yeah,
And that can be
but yeah,
broken
but
down to a
yeah,
science. But
yeah,
look, that could be broken down to a
hmm
science. So everything is about hidden influence.
yeah,
And that's what I'm trying to say. What these rebels, these warriors, right? That are
yeah,
misdirected, because there's a thing that I define as righteous rage. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like these people, they have a purpose. However, they're barbaric because they don't remember. They don't
Remember,
remember their purpose. They don't
yeah,
remember who they are. So now they're just like, all right, I'm just acting on
acting,
instinct, because
yeah,
instinctually I'm a warrior. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
All right. Bro.
No, I got you. You invited me over, so I had it. You didn't know it. You wasn't ready for that. One time, open them bag.
Mhm.
No, I'm on.
Quick, quick.
I'm on Instagram. Yeah, Big about to hop on right now. Yeah. I
Yes.
just left you. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I just left Universal, bro. So I'm. What happened? You left me. Well, one thing good came out of you coming downstairs. So yeah, to say less. I just think. I mean, a lot of blood got to get shed before everything can turn into a good. You know, which it
Yeah.
sucks.
Everything when it comes down to it, it all come to individualism at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know,
What is an individual?
like a being would have to start with themselves to make certain changes at certain aspects.
True. Facts. Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
But how do you make a change when your being is scientific? Meaning that, all right, let's just say I wanted to be a fucking bird. How the
Oh,
fuck am I
man.
gonna be a bird when I'm a human?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again. How can you
My
be a
being,
bird?
yeah, if
Like,
I'm a human.
how can it's called reincarnation, my boy.
Nah, I'm talking about right now. In
Oh,
this
right
in
now.
this life, if I change my mind, decide like fuck this human shit, I want to be a bird. I can't do that
You
because
know you
my
can't.
being, I,
But I think we all are animals within ourselves. You just gotta find which animal you're connected to.
yes, I understand that concept. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
all of the animals. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're the custodian of the planet, because you have,
But
you know what I'm saying, you
that's the
embody
reading.
every energy, every
Mm-hmm.
personality.
Boy,
However, right, life has purpose. You know what
that's
I'm saying? There's
kind
a
of
reason
dirty.
why the bird is the bird. there's a reason why the sky is the sky, and the reason
Sky,
why
yeah.
there's a reason why we're human beings. We cannot negate that. So that's what I'm saying. Scientifically, our being is trapped in a certain framework. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We cannot go against that because that is gonna
Was
be the or very demise. What you have to do, huh?
well, for me is I think I
it's gonna echo, so come in and just mute. Tell him just mute.
just mute.
Yeah, tell him to mute when he come in. Is it gonna echo?
Because I'm on here too.
Yeah, and y'all close. So if one y'all on the patio and then one inside, then it could work.
I'm
What's up?
Who's that? Grouch. Yo, peace, Locono. You know the badness.
I don't know why this shit won't.
But we just talking about like who we are. I was gonna go into history, you know what I'm saying, before Columbus, you know, but we're reasoning about
Oh, if you want to can
we got into
share your
the whole
camera.
discussion. What you say?
Now we're telling them that since both of them are there, they just sit close and then they talk.
Okay. But yeah, fucking what was I saying? Yeah, you there's a science to what you are and who you are. You must figure that science out in order to get out of it. Otherwise, you're just gonna reincarnate into the same position over or worse. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't figure out your purpose.
Sure.
But where did bro go?
Check.
Where Coolie Man gone? Oh, Coolie Man over there, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to smoke. Once I smoke, I'll get back.
Okay. Yeah, bro. But yeah, flipping Grouch. So how much do you know about the history of the Americas prior to the doctrine of discovery and Columbus?
Know a lot, but if we did prepare for it, we could elaborate more.
Yeah, I feel you.
So we can't talk about certain things, but because we don't know more, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing the question towards for the most part.
Yeah.
For me, you've been building on that to a degree.
What was it?
You could try to add Locono. Locono might have some. Yeah, I was saying, how much do you know about the history of the Americas before the arrival of Columbus and the doctrine of discovery?
Well, again, the history of the Americas depends on coast to coast.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said before, the eastern coast was heavily Africa descent or straight from Africa. Also, Cali has some too, but the highest population, East Coast.
You know the Arawak boss guy, bro?
The who?
I mean,
Yo,
Scotland, you know, homeboy.
what wanna say, brother?
Oh yeah, I know him still.
Right.
Well, go on, family.
I'm good. I'm well going. Iman saying.
Bless up. See
Right.
They are all are you know, as the farm, you know, the can keep them there do the badness like the whole time.
You mean, but boy, when I was style, you know, man, we chop up people and kill. You know, yeah. You see it?
Mhm.
All our militant in
Yeah.
our own ways, you know? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say badness come
Mhm.
down, I say badness come down, you know?
Yeah, man. You
Mhm.
know, the play, brother. You know the code. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, God.
But
So yeah, that's, you know, the history of the Americas, like prior to
that
Columbus,
goes way
but like
back.
not far, not ancient, but like right before that, because I feel like that's very important for some reason.
Well, right before that, it was the same
Hmm.
thing. But before Columbus was the Viking, Norwegians.
Was the what?
The
Pop,
Vikings.
vibes.
No, the no. Basically, Vikings now is like Norwegian area, Iceland, Greenland.
Mm.
They came
So
to
you're saying
Americas.
those people were okay? Yeah, say what you saying, my bad.
No, they came before Christopher Columbus. They they they
But
learned to work with the people. That's why
exactly.
nobody. That's why nobody never heard of them coming over here until they start finding things.
Mhm.
Right.
But you
Mhm.
know, all on, brother. You know, so there was melanated people as well, you know, brother. The Vikings were melanated people, fam. Not no white people, brother. Even the Europeans that came over here were melanated people, brother. The whole thing is lies, rude boy. You see me, I tell ya?
Mm.
But they don't tell people it's all dark skinned people that was coming over here and we was fighting with dark skinned people from different places, from different continents.
No, look,
But I
You
think
see it?
what Bill was trying to say that the fight never
Christopher
really started
Columbus,
until the white Europeans. Wait, say what you saying, my bad.
Christopher Columbus. People forget Christopher Columbus is not fully white.
Mhm.
Christopher
I think
Columbus,
it.
no, Christopher Columbus is a half breed of a Moor and and a European
In my mixed breed.
female.
We say my mixed breed. Well, I think painting that's dark skin, bro. So I mean, you know, either or. What I do know, what they've been telling people, what they've been writing down in their books is a bag of lies, brother, about African people come over here and rare, brother. That can't be proven to be a fact, rude boy. I mean, I tell you the truth, you know, brother. I'm infiring right now amongst African people, and I ask them about this so-called story. They say that they don't know what it is. I mean, I'm 36, rude boy. You see me? Me, I'm 36, brother. So I grew up. My family left the islands in 1940, right? Even before that, World War I and World War II and them thing there. And they tell me, listen, man, what am I tell you in England, brother? It's not no go up,
No,
right? No go
that's
up.
what I'm saying. We've been here.
All
Yeah.
right.
But look,
So we are
but
allowing foreign people, brother. All we're allowing
We've
foreign people
been
to
here.
tell our story for us, bro. Like we
Yeah,
speak to our
but
grandparents and our great
that's
grandparents back in the
that's the
islands.
job.
All I'm may I chat, man. All I'm may I talk, brother. Allow me to speak, please, brother. Allow me to speak. Come here, drop knowledge upon you know, brother. Right? We don't have it already, but some people don't know certain things,
But
brother. I'm gonna talk about.
it's each one teach one. So after you chat him, go chat to you know, cause each of us can learn from each other. You see, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right,
right,
but
Oh,
when I
read
talk
some
about history, I talk
earlyism.
about relatives, brother. My own
yeah,
relative
take
tell
it
me
away. Take
certain
it
things.
away.
Our elders tell me certain things, brother.
Yeah, finish
Because
Yeah,
it
but
off.
as a young
we
boy, but as a
also,
young youth,
but
brother,
look,
you
we're
can't tell me what it
also
like to grow up in the
Jamaicans.
1900s back in Jamaica, brother. You were
Yeah,
alive
but
them time there, you see
we're
it?
also Jamaicans that are connected to that same heritage and those same elders.
All right. So me speak to the elders, what they tell me, so now we've always been Indians. We're Indians. Jamaican people are Indians, like the real Indians of Jamaica, like the coat of arms. And the slavery to me, I tell you in foreign is lies. Back home, they don't tell our people this. If you know people teaching they were African and these things, and they come from Africa, that no go so, no go so.
But the
They know that
discussion is much more.
American Indians, brother. So when we come here
No,
and they
but
start
the
teaching this
discussion
foolishness
is
about
much more like the story is way broader than just, you know what I'm saying, the concept of an Indian or an African, because neither of these people
Right.
even classified themselves as Indian nor African. Those are both colonial terms.
yeah, brother, we know that.
Aberration.
But we know we are tribal people, brother, and African people are not African. We all know that. You speak to African, they say they don't call themselves African, to go by their tribe. And even that continent went called
Exactly.
Africa or Akubala. None of them things there. It being their native tongue, whatever language they speak. These
Exactly.
African people. So me not
Mhm.
talk about Papa.
So you're not saying no,
Oh.
cause
Go on.
Bro,
Go on, brother. Speak.
I'm not even talking about slavery. The question was asked about the people. What was Christopher Columbus? What did he do to this world? I'm just saying he was the person to cover up a lot of shit because in his writings he even said it. There's dark people everywhere,
Mhm.
but they're
Mm-hmm.
nice. We could take
That's right.
advantage of their fucking niceness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
not talking about
Yeah.
slavery
No, I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm
because
just saying, innit?
I
but
already know.
I like this because I like everybody point of view of like
Yeah,
how it
I'm not
started,
talking
you know.
about slavery because I already know most of the slaves was already here. The people that imported was the Irish that became
All
the
right.
people of Louisiana and who stayed in Canada. That was
All
they
right.
Okay.
slaves.
Let me ask you this now, right? Um, outside of or English vocabulary, where can we tie Ireland and Scotland to our heritage linguistically?
Linguistically,
'Cause
well,
Hmm.
it's just
from my experience in a
Hmm.
Jamaica, you have Scottish colonies, like you have like not like say colonies, but like background, and you have Irish background. You even like oh they mixed up because you know say everything start from we, so you know say some of them them look over there like with the red hair and all of them things. There. So from that
But but
me can talk about that from that standpoint. Say
okay, I ain't
me know about
disagreeing
that.
with that. I fully agree with that. However, what we have to understand is that the Scots never got enslaved until Britain got the power that they got. The
Right, and
Scots
take
and the Irish
them
didn't get
over.
enslaved until Britain. So therefore, them coming
But
to the Caribbean
because
would have
because
had to
you're
be credited
Scottish, bro,
to the
you
British.
share that talk or there's something there, bro.
Yeah, I
yeah.
have a Scottish last name too, and
Yeah.
an Irish last name actually. But look, I've studied the
You're
history of
That's
Scott.
that. You know what I'm
you
saying?
looking at
Look,
Sir
a lot of the
William
last names,
Wallace.
yeah, but look, a lot of the last names are not tying you to a lineage. It's tying you to a
No.
company that these slaveholders own.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And even them like it's good to like sit with like a Scot or like a Irish and like even ask them about them like ancestry, like them tell you some stories, bro. Like even you meet some people from like Greece and some places, bro, like them lineage, like what them claim
No, what I'm
more is
no,
like
I agree, but all I'm saying is that those couldn't be those majority of those people. I'm not saying they couldn't have been, but in the numbers that they're described to be here, you know what I'm saying, which we could prove through our last names and certain things, that was definitely contributed by Britain. You know what I'm saying? But the people that were here prior, right? What we do have evidence of is the Portuguese being some of the first explorers from Europe. And who did the
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese bring here?
White people, brother. The Slavics, bro. They were the slaves, brother. I already know that, fam. They were the slaves.
Mm-hmm.
White people were slaves in the Americas for thousands and thousands of years before any so-called dark-skinned person come over here, brother.
Mm-hmm.
From
all
Europa.
of them had their own, you know what I'm saying? All of them
Mm-hmm.
own slave.
So how did Portugal gain its knowledge and power? And yeah,
From whoever them kidnapped.
but who was that?
The Moors. The
Okay,
Moors
yeah.
gave them.
Yeah.
That's why you got steak heaven for 7-Eleven.
Tell him.
But look, that's true. But look, remember the Moors got defeated in the 1400s, right? The
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese started coming here around the time that the Moors got conquered. So How did they
So
get the?
so the
How
Moors
it
became
couldn't have
their
been
slaves.
credited to Moorish knowledge that brought them here, or that gave them the access. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think personally. You know what I'm saying? And you know why I think
Prisoner
that
of
is
war.
because, huh?
Basically, prisoner of war, because basically when the after they win the war over the Moors became a part of them basically.
So
Yes,
they shipped them
yes,
out.
I can understand that. I can
That's
understand that.
that's
But
that's why
what I'm saying is,
that's why you have the white people in Australia. These are just jail systems.
yeah, we know that.
Pe-
But
People 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 forget. Jamaica, yeah, it was a plantation, but it was also a jail system
Right.
that
yeah, for
they
sure. But
that they
look,
try to make legalized by saying pirates, rob the Spaniard, rob the English. We pay you to rob this and it. Why? Because we was a self-governed jail system.
but look at this though.
Mhm.
All right, why weren't the Portuguese coming here when the Moors were coming here? And why is there no documentation of the Moors coming here prior to Columbus? And there's
Columbus had a Moor
no
with him.
no, I said
Columbus had
prior
a
to
Moor.
that.
Yeah, the
Columbus
more
I'm
himself
saying
was a
prior.
Moor.
one
Yeah, I
of
said
his
prior.
advisors was a Moor.
Yeah, I
That's what
said
they so could
prior to
say.
Columbus.
Yeah,
That's
one
what
of
I
they
the
said
so could say.
one of the
I said
men
prior to
with
Columbus,
him
brother.
speak
No, no,
Hebrew.
no, 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 no. Listen, I said prior to Columbus.
Oh,
Before Columbus in talk about. I said before
yeah,
Columbus there was no news over
before
there. So
Columbus, remember, but before Columbus, their faith was what was working. The silk trade. That was working for them. But it was
Elaborate.
high taxes. And it took longer. They knew the Moors somehow traveled around. Christopher
Hold on.
Columbus.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How can you prove that the Moors traveled around?
that is true.
The Moors did travel around because they left Africa and went to Portugal.
But
It's not
all I'm
just the
saying,
Moors. There was
whatever
other
that you got,
tribes that
Besides
traveled.
Europe, besides Africa and Europe, where else?
Oh shit! There
They
was
was all over. They were
there
like
was black
nomad.
people. Yeah, there was black people.
They,
There was the pygmy tribe that was in
yeah,
Ireland.
but they
That
ain't
is the
Moors
snakes
though.
that
They
they
ain't
talking about. They
Moors.
was killing.
Yeah, but
but then
Not
that's not
Moors.
a
I'm
Moor.
saying Moors is European. That's what the Moors did for Europe. But there was other tribals that went to that started China, that started Japan.
Yeah, yeah. But
We
who?
branched
We have to be
out and
specific. Let's be
started
specific. That's
systems.
why I'm trying to get the conversation to be we could
Yeah,
get to the fine
I mean,
details
there's
of this.
other.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you talk about Europe, the
Mhm.
main people that went to Europe was the Moors.
speak up yourself, Noble.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily agree with that, but I understand where you're coming from. You know, because when we look at
Why I say that because they more put their handprint into that European, the
All
Templars, Christopher Columbus. All of that is tied to the Moors. They started the schools. They started everything. They went to England and taught them people to stop sleeping with their animals, build their own house, and they could get rid of diseases. Bury
so all
hmm
on,
and
bro.
burn.
but there's
What
no
time? What
proof that
time are
they
you?
were in
What time are you
America. There's
talking
no
about,
proof
bro?
that they were in China. So they only went
Not
from
the
Africa to
Moors.
America.
This
Hmm?
no, not the Moors. Like I said, there's different tribes that went everywhere else.
Yeah.
How can
You
you
gotta
prove that,
remember
bro?
when they say God people and we must travel to all four corners of the earth. That's sweet. We've been on four corners of the earth already.
Yeah,
You mean
but
the
who?
Indians,
But
bro?
who?
You mean the Indians are great seafarers, bro? We were the first to travel around the world, bro. It
Yes,
was just a known fact. That's a
we
known
we
fact,
we
bro.
we the aborigines of the planet.
Original, not aboriginal.
I mean, you can't say origins to the planet, bro. I get what you're saying, yeah, but I mean, you got to claim somewhere, bro. You can't go to next man country say you're Aboriginal, they'll kill you, brother. They'll
Bruh,
drop you. What can you tell them? I'm Aboriginal to the planet, brother. You're not Aboriginal around here, brother. You not come from around here, brother. Move your blood clot.
I come from everywhere.
They talking
I,
about
I,
black.
Nah,
our genes
but those of
created
us
every
in the
But
West,
remember
every color of
those times
human
no,
in the
but
forest.
ones and ones
those of us
didn't
in the
relate.
West can say that. You know what I'm saying?
Ones
Because
and
that's
fam,
proof that
one,
we've been traveling.
ones and ones didn't see territory. They just
How you know that,
see
Papa?
borders and territory.
How you know
That's
that? We
not
brought
true
civilization to
because
people,
we
but we
were
didn't
tribal before
control the land.
colonialism. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It wasn't. It's when them idiots with all them weapons and things come, they start doing all types of things, bro. There was
No,
you were
no, no,
free to
no, no,
go
no,
about
no, no,
anywhere
no,
you
no, no,
want.
no, 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 no.
Mm-mm.
Them idiots took
No, sir.
advantage of the wars that we were already having amongst each other.
Yeah, but there was
So we were
no
already tribal
like no
before
border.
European colonization. That's why we can't say that we're classified as Indians nor Africans nor none of that shit because people were tribal.
Yeah, people movements of
However,
Jap people in a year.
Yeah,
yeah,
but brother, if you're a tribe, yeah,
but
brother, if
people
you're a
knew how to
tribe,
live
brother, you know
together.
how tribe work, brother. You know how tribe. Hold on, you don't know how tribe really work. You know how
In
tribe really work,
your opinion, our tribe,
brother. All right. If I'm a Arawak, brother, I'm a Arawak, and the next person come and try to move on my block, brother. I say, but you're not from around there, but you're not from this tribe. You can't
right?
date my woman because you're not a tribal man from my tribe. And tribe means tribal, innit? Obviously, in America, it's different. In the case of Africa, for example, right?
Yeah,
Africa is very different to the Americas. Reason being, they have different cultures, right? And speak different languages, right? They don't have the same origins, right? So they would tell you, say, brother, they don't mix cultures and tribes because they don't do that. It's not something they do. You see it?
right.
Ask any African, they will tell you they don't mix cultures and tribes. They stick to their own nation
Mm-hmm.
or their own tribe. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to pledge your loyalty to somebody. That's human nature. Your tribe is where you grew up.
Right.
It's the people you know
But you know what fuck it
who
up
works
for
together.
civilization? A lot of false prophets too, you know?
No,
Yeah.
look, they didn't just lock up prophets. They locked up the elders that knew and let them die off somewhere without telling all truth and brainwash people into this fuckery and don't want to understand information right.
So
Pick
yo,
up yourself, young
when
love.
me
I'm guilty of it too. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not guilty of it. I'm guilty of it too.
Why you say that?
one more and go back to still at the whole Portuguese discussion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
if this shit started with them, where did they get it from? And we cannot say the Moors because there's no evidence of the Moors going anywhere.
No. And again, what I said more is, I'm not saying they went everywhere, but for European, they the most influenced.
What
No,
European?
that's
Hold on,
not
bro. What
true.
European are you referring to, King?
I should say
What European are you referring
Portuguese
to?
area, Portuguese Spain,
Okay.
to be exact.
I would say Spain, but Portugal, I don't think so.
Oh, Portugal too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Portugal
the
too.
Iberian Peninsula
Because
is
remember,
what they claim, right? But when we study history, history doesn't necessarily align with that. Even a lot of the shit that the Moors are claiming, even the dirty parts, is not them that did it. And that, all right, it's like these Jamaican Maroons, for example, right? They'll tell you that fucking the Akampong Maroons, to be exact, they'll tell you that they're mostly from the Ashanti tribe in Ghana, you know,
mm,
and that's that they're how would I put it? They're making a claim that's very like illegitimate and evidently illegitimate because there was people here prior to the Ashanti tribe, you know.
They have
So
to prove that.
it's
They have to prove they're
prove that
Ashanti,
there was
brother. And
people
then
here
the
before.
evidence I have, brother, they're not Ashanti. They might chat shit. They might sell out. We all know that. They're our
Exactly.
after the one that sell we out. People don't know.
But
I got
you
done
know,
to prove
like
that to
I wouldn't even say they're necessarily Arawak, because what I would consider to be Arawak is anybody that was there prior to Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Or
Fuck.
indigenous. Let me not say Arawak, but indigenous.
Indigenous to the island.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So, all right, cool. You know, when I've been up there, King. So I can tell you on the wall they tell you about, you know, Hindoras, Indians coming there, Mosquito Indians coming to Jamaica and where. I'm like, yo, so how come we not tell people these things? You know, tell people these things. Like that, stuff like, you know, bomba class sell out. Either the Arawaks or Caribs, yeah, or a different set of Indians from the American that are pushing something. You understand? Pushing the foreign man's thing. Because they get paid. And I don't know what they're on. I already know what these people are on, but they don't represent our people. That's why they come this separation talk. Majority of Maroons in a nutshell. They separate themselves from the people of the land, as you just said. Is it?
Yeah.
Carry on.
But there's a
And that,
whole there's a
that's why
whole story
I'm
behind
not
all of
about
this.
that either. You know? I wouldn't want to be about something like that. That's not like even religion or nothing like that. I want nothing to like segregate me from and start any unnecessary problem. You know,
But see,
fucker. Like
that's the fuckery of the white man religion.
yeah, none of them something like
Black man, we as men of this earth, human, shouldn't be divided by religion. We are
because
spiritual
even
beings.
the Maroons
That's why
them
we're
just
supposed to go to the four corners of the earth. We are
even with the
spiritual.
yeah, because even with the Maroons and like they pull for themselves in the country, and that's not right. Like certain rights and stuff that they fight for everybody for it. Like why only one? That's one. I never agree with a lot of their foolishness, bro. Like hell no.
Well, in the
Nah,
story
bro, we
don't
have
make
to
sense,
understand
brother.
tribal warfare.
The story don't
You know what
make
I'm
sense.
saying?
How can they're telling people that they're the only set of people that fought foreigners? Yeah, nobody else, not people on the lower land. Does that make sense? For hundreds of years, fight foreign people in the
And
mountain.
them alone.
That
So
don't
them
make no
alone when
sense.
did it.
Yeah,
No,
Like
but
nobody.
people and do nothing, you know, man. Yeah, man. Are we alone fight foreign man, white man, and Buckra man? Are we fight Buckra man? Panny Ease and them things. That don't make no sense.
No.
What they say, they
No,
missed out
no.
key
Because
details. It wasn't just them alone, with the whole island
stick up it.
fighting.
You know,
Yeah?
you know how much people live off the grid in a Jamaica? Like there's so much people still alive that they don't even know certain things, bro. So for them even for say that, that just sounds stupid, bro, because them don't know it.
But look,
There's even certain
look what they're saying,
there's so much
because
land there
context
that
is
them
very
still even not
important, fam.
discover, bro.
Yeah, but context is important whenever we are reason, fam. You see what I say? And them sign a treaty with the British in 1738. You see me? Which separates them from the rest of Jamaica and the Windward Maroons, which were established Maroons even prior to their so-called arrival. You see me? So why
it's the
didn't they
same.
agree? You know what I'm saying?
It's the same shit they
And
do
that's
here.
what it is. It's a tribal warfare.
True.
That's the same shit they do here.
One group
What
tried
you
to
say?
sell out, and one group them said, "No, me not sell out. They must be mad. Me not sell out. Man, I fireman for dead. No, sir."
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, I have to burn a fire, man.
I'm about
That's
to
what
go
we have
push
to
one
understand.
too.
It's not that their claim is illegitimate, or yes, it is illegitimate to a degree because this whole shit is illegitimate. But it's like they're trying to say something indirectly, and we have to understand understand what they're trying to say instead of like being rubbed the wrong way because we're not interpreting what they're saying correctly.
Fuck.
Oh
Because right
no,
now
look,
their treaty is about to be thrown out the door because they're trying to turn Jamaica into a republic.
What? But hey, they gotta do what they have to do. Unfortunately,
look.
like me said, them give them so much things where like in them, like what I'm saying now, they really just like take with them back them land or the territory where them have. All of that is theirs already. So
Yeah, but there's still tribal warfare. You know what I'm saying? You've already signed a treaty that enabled the British to do business on the island. You agreed to be their protectorate. You know what I'm saying? That shit has consequences, and we're dealing with that right now.
Fact, can stop any rebellion that may lead in the future or past or present. You understand? So there people are stopping rebellion, brother. At them,
Mhm.
a whole lot of thing, you know, brother.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Real
praying for
shit.
people as well as the fairing community, brother. And so we got foreigners. Them are do it, because them get paid. Remember you said they signed treaty. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell people we're indigenous, that everybody on the island is indigenous except for the foreign people who don't belong there, who are not native to the island, right? Have no right, you can't claim nothing to the island. Even with the bauxite thing and you know,
man,
throughout the parishes going on in
sell
Jamaica
out
and them things.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. They work with a corporation, you know, King. I hope people know they work for the company of Jamaica. Jamaica is a company. It's a company.
Yeah.
It's not that's not what we call the island. The native man and
Exactly.
woman.
Exactly.
That's how they trick me. That's how they change their identity. Yeah, you call yourself Jamaican. You're a Jamaican, man.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
So look on. Let me ask you this. You're saying that prior to that situation, you're saying that Africans and Indians never lived coexistently, or black people in general, not
They
even just Africans, but
they
black
they,
people
they
But
across
to
the
did.
board.
They
in the
did.
Western Hemisphere, in our territories. So,
No, we was all connected.
I
by the way,
They
our
they
no, what he's
forefathers.
they
saying is
they.
I no what Lokono is saying is a fact, because you know why I can agree with that, because that's why they could hide all the shit, because everybody was at peace to a degree. Everywhere else in the world, we have bare stories of war and conquering and all that shit. There's barely anything known about America because it was more peaceful, in my opinion, at least. That's an opinion that I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but
Because when we look at even the Mesoamerican societies, we know that that was bloody. But um, after the war, there's always peace, right?
yeah, but see, but all right. I'm gonna speak because my father's side is Native American.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What about your mother's side?
My mother's side is Jamaican.
Okay, so you're not native so you're not native as well then. You're not a full blown native. Where you make it
No,
sound like you're half native.
I'm half.
So
I'm
how is that?
half.
How does that work, bro? How? Where does your mother come from? Like, what's her bloodline? Is she native Jamaican? Is she a native Jamaican at
Yeah,
Our Rock? That means wouldn't that make you a full blown American Indian?
I'm, I'm fully, because you gotta
Okay, but you
understand.
said
You
you're
gotta
half, though.
understand
You said,
when they was doing
hold on,
slavery.
King.
When they
You
was
said
doing slavery here,
you're half.
the
You said you're
slaves
half.
they
That's what I'm
was taken
questioning
to
you.
Jamaica wasn't slaves. They was natives from here. They come from
Yeah,
my tribe.
yeah, and vice versa, bro. You think you're the only what?
No, no,
You
no,
think Jamaican Indians were sent to
no, 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 no,
Carolina and
no,
then
no,
placed
no,
there?
no.
West
I
Indian
know
were sent back and
it was a
forth.
trade. It was a trading system. I understand that.
All right. So we weren't slaves anyway, but carry on.
No, no, no. But you know, it was cheap labor.
Yeah, go on.
You know what I'm saying? And we also had skills they didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
It was like
the
a
thing
barter system,
it
but
is
but in a
like
fucked up
like
shit.
everybody want to tell you the Ice Age. That's when man came here. No,
Shit.
men been here. Men been all over.
Mm-hmm.
Humans traveled.
We had to for different weather and
Yeah, but
find food and
see
foraging
what
and
I'm
all.
saying though. Men always been here.
Mhm.
Human always been everywhere. Cause we are the teachers. Nobody teach. That's why you have cavemen and people that do all that fuckery. Then they try to throw it on us. Oh, we didn't have nothing. Then they come to find out they look in our cities. We had toilets. We had running waters. We had gardens where there shouldn't be gardens. We had, you know what I'm saying?
We had
Crazy.
advanced civilization throughout the American continent, bro. People have to understand that
All
and understand that.
all
People don't
over
know
the
that because they
world.
don't tell us. Like, no, I'm saying no, bro. We were the first established civilization, the American continent,
Mm,
bro. So I mean, we got to do with our home base first. So
yeah,
forget about that world, innit? Like they
but
came here, Alan Chargy, they came to us and saw our great things, but
mm,
then try to replicate that over there. So that's
Yeah.
why you think Africa is so good now because you see little pyramids, but they don't tell people that we got millions throughout the Americas that predates
yeah.
Africa and or around the world. Predates around the world. You may see little pyramids and these things. We have the oldest. Even the Caribbean and South America and Central America and North America, which is the American continent, right?
Mm,
Oldest that predates all of these other ones where you may be scattered around. And they come from
yeah.
here, from our
So
people, because you went over
I
there
have a
and see.
question.
Random.
So when you think Michelangelo and Da Vinci, like the image them have of them is really like them because some of them something what them create. I think of things where them go there and see and them
No,
I'm not feel say
they stole it. A lot of the shit they did, they stole. Or they studied and brung it to wherever the hell they was. All
so if you
those
say
Greek
if you say
philosophy. Oh,
Michelangelo was a black man and them and
no,
Da
he
Vinci.
a white man that had the fortunate to learn
So
from
is
great
there like an
minds.
official image of them like
No, but no, because they was white. They went home.
I get what
Like
you're saying, brother.
Michelangelo. Well, hold up. Michelangelo could be half and half because he's Sicilian.
because they stole so much, bro.
Yeah,
You never know that.
you got to think about it. The dark artwork
Yeah,
that's from a certain area in Africa. The
Mm-hmm.
philosophy that came from another part of Africa.
yeah.
They even wrote in their diaries that they went and learned.
Who educated
Just
the
like
Jesuits?
the Jesuits.
Yeah, who
These
educated them?
same folks. We same
Huh?
folks gave our culture to them.
Who?
People fail to realize we show these peoples our culture. We show them our hand.
Mm-hmm.
And now what they doing? They taking it and pervert. Just like I said, the swastika. That's actually a religious symbol from an African religion.
No, brother. That's from the Americas, Papa. So you're wrong.
No,
That's from the
it's
Americas.
not.
Brother, charge you. You can see American Indians wearing the same swastika, yeah, on their tribal cloth and these things. It's
Yeah,
over
but you can
here,
also
bro. So,
hold on.
hold on, brother.
You can still see it in China, Tibet.
Hold on, bro. What you think is African, brother? It comes from the Americas, bro. Yeah, what people fail to realize, a lot of American Indians went to Africa. They were sent to Africa, brother. How about that? They don't tell you
No,
them thing there, do
but
they? Hold
that
on, brother. Do they tell people that American Indians went to Africa in
yes,
different time
yes.
periods? They don't. No, they don't tell people that. They don't
They
tell people that, but they don't
don't
lie
tell,
to
They
but
people.
my
don't, but
family told
ones
me.
like-minded ones that know,
All right.
know. You know
My
what I'm
So
saying?
they
family told me.
Yeah,
they
But
like-minded.
tell
I'm
people
telling
that
you
crops.
that
Hold on,
religion.
Papa. They don't tell people certain crops come from America that's in Africa right now. When
Yes,
people had family went over there, and, get them things, or they got it from the Portuguese and these things.
yes.
You know, when they had family in these things, but they're boasting and bragging that, oh yeah, this comes from Africa. No, it don't. It comes from the
Oh,
Americas. Its
yeah.
origins, it originates in the Americas. So yours, not yours. It belongs to we.
No, but that's what I'm trying to tell you because some of the people who's in Africa that's African actually came from America. So any culture that was brought in bought in Africa, it's the same as here. There was a communication line. They found a golden computer. They finding stuff that's built the same dimension and same
Exactly.
ways. Find the same
Exactly.
system. I'm not saying, oh,
Exactly.
the Africans is the only one that travel. We had to travel too. That's why I said humans, which hue means color.
No.
Color
No, but it means
man.
hold on, Pop. It means beast. Like, let's not play games, bro.
No,
I know you're intelligent, bro.
no,
Go get
but
a book, bro. Get
beast,
etymology. Hold
beast,
on, Chargy.
beast,
Get
but
the etymology book,
beast.
brother.
Listen,
Go study
listen.
the meaning of
No,
words.
I've
Beast.
looked. I
But you
studied the
got no, but
etymology for
you got understand. Beast. We all
Yes.
consider beast.
To who? To who? Because I don't go I don't have to tell like a monkey, brother.
No,
I'm not a fan of
I'm
or
not
That's not
something
calling
what
you a
it
like
means,
nigga,
monkey.
bro.
though.
I'm
That's
not
not what
calling
it
you
means,
a
though.
monkey.
Yeah, but it does, hold on, brother. It does
No,
mean that. It does mean that.
no.
That's why I'm telling yourself. Yeah, if you don't know, go look at etymology dictionary. Yes, and go look and look at I mean the words and understand
Oh,
what words people are using.
okay,
Like
okay.
like nice
I
means
agree with you on
like
that
nice
part.
means dumb.
I agree with you on that part.
Okay,
So,
thank
so,
you.
so, what
but
terminology
he
you prefer?
by etymology, hue does mean color or shade, though.
Okay, what does human mean? What does human mean? Okay, you don't mean
I don't know the
it means
etymology.
beast. Beast like man. That's what I'm telling people. Like obviously I know 1, 2 things, so I'm telling you. Like I've done research. I can tell people certain things. That's what I take my advice to you or the younger
No, no, no.
generation. Look at the written in the words. That's how these people trick me by
Yeah,
using certain words. That
And,
etymology.
these are spells.
and you know what? And that's why I say I agree with you. And that's why I say, you know what? Let me know what words you want to use because it's the same thing with me. I don't like the term dinosaur because what dinosaur is not just a name; it's what it implies as a category. So I agree with you on that.
That's true.
I'm not
Mhm.
even going to argue on that one
No, I'm
because
not arguing, but it's just
no, 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 no,
enlightenment, you
no,
know.
no,
Yeah, we
no.
just
When I
all
say
having,
argue, I mean, I'm not even going to stall on saying
yeah.
debate. I'd rather know what you feel
I
comfortable
say
hearing.
man.
Man,
You,
man,
you did
us
it the right way.
men.
It's a man.
Yeah,
Man.
Okay.
it's us men, man as a whole, male and female.
Yes.
Mm.
I know we traveled because there's pyramids in the Grand Canyon. There's Hindu temples in the Grand Canyon.
Mm.
There's at least 5 cultures pyramid in the Grand Canyon.
But you see, they block off all that, take them as national parks and
Yeah,
shit.
So,
yeah. This,
so how do
but
we know what's in there if nobody goes there?
That is a good question.
because it's slipped. It's slipped. Because back in the days, they couldn't hide much like they do now.
Right.
When somebody came out with the story and the story hit, the thing they did was shut it down. Oh, nobody could go here. Look at the Arctic. Nobody lives on there but certain groups, tribal groups that's still there to this day.
But that's people can
Certain points,
manipulate that
they can't
because
go.
if I know something that you don't know, I can tell you a bunch of bullshit that's not the truth.
And you
So even
Mm-hmm.
just
believe it.
hearing,
And you will believe it.
And
yeah,
you,
because I don't
because you
know.
shut it down. You shut down the information. You found a way to shut it down.
No, I said
Look what they have done.
What you
Look
think
at
divide and
them.
conquer is? Divide and conquer is to shut down information.
no. What I'm
To control
saying is
information, you got to shut
no,
down information.
no. But there's also misinformation, and that's the
Yeah,
more
because they
dangerous
know
thing.
they can't hide
Best to not
everything.
have. It can apply to some things, and this is one of them because we don't know.
Yeah,
We're just going based off of speculation and what someone else
yeah,
said.
but this is the greatest quote I ever heard somebody say. The best lie is a lie with truth.
Every lie depends on truth.
Every
True.
good lie, every
No,
good
every
lie.
lie. Every lie.
But I still good lie. What's
No, good.
that?
There's some people that make lies. You look at them like, yo, you really think I'm some idiot boy?
Yeah, but it's
There's
still
some
based
people
on the
like that.
truth.
No,
Without truth, you
if
couldn't
they
lie.
say no truth.
Yes, it is, because without the truth, you couldn't lie. A lie is something that's fabricated around the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell you, there's people that lie and there's no truth. It's
That's impossible.
just a lie.
That's impossible. There's no such thing.
Oh, there is.
That's deadly.
Nah,
There
there's
is.
no such thing. Maybe remember, there's parables, there's ways that people can code things. So just because you don't understand, it doesn't mean that it's a lie.
All right, let me rephrase it. It's a lie in my world. In
I can
my
that.
universe,
This is a lie, regardless.
it's a lie.
I don't
My
even see lies.
my
I don't even
vibration
see
tell
lies. I
me
don't even.
everything that come out of the mouth. If I get that vibration, everything you tell me, you could tell me your right name is a lie.
My definition of a lie is twisted truth. Because tell me a lie that's not based in truth. Give me an example of a lie that's not based in truth.
People would tell a lie just to get close. That's not a truth. They will
Yeah,
falsify themselves
give
to get
me
close.
an example.
That's a lie. A girl would do it to you to this
No,
day. That's the example.
no. But
That's a
look,
lie.
no. What are you lying about? There's no context to what you're saying.
Their whole persona will become a lie. They don't need a truth to make a persona. That persona is a lie. You won't know it's a lie until
need
you are
truth
around
to.
them 24/7 and they break out. That's a lie. That's telling a lie without telling any truth. When somebody builds
That's
a persona like these
Mhm,
rappers, that's a lie.
not
Nothing
necessarily.
they
They're
tell
playing
you
a role.
is true.
Not necessarily. No, because you could listen to something or listen to an artist and get influenced totally different from how every man here on the panel gets influenced. So how is that a lie
And that's
if
why I
we're
said,
all hold on. How is it a lie if we're hold on, bro? How is it a lie if we're all interpreting the same concept differently?
but
In order for it to be
that's why.
a lie, what makes truth is because we can all agree on it. So if lie is the opposite of truth, then the same principle has to apply.
But that's why I said in my universe.
Nigga, we in the world right now. We ain't in your mind.
But see, that's what I'm saying. In my universe, you could tell a lie without any truth. And that's the persona you will push until I really get around you to know it's false. You don't have to put a persona to block. You could have told a simple lie with some truth. But to build a whole persona is a whole lie with no truth.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
We live in a three-dimensional world. You can't just think flat line.
But hold on, but why lie?
Our emotions is not flat lines.
But why
what
lie without
persona you make? It's a
why lie without any outcome though? Why lie? Why lie for not getting any? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people do that.
Look.
Because you say we live in reality, real life. Real life. People build a persona to lie to you.
Look at how crazy this is. Right? This is paradoxical because you could live a lie. You know, does that mean that there's no truth to the lie that you're living?
None.
That don't make sense.
That's impossible.
Because if I don't get the familiar, if I don't get that feeling of joy in my soul, of course it's a lie.
But just look at this. Look at this, right? I don't wake up and feel the same way. I don't express myself the same way every day, nor every moment. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you can't say I'm fake because I'm expressing, or I'm lying because I'm expressing an aspect of self that's been hidden from you.
But see, different.
No, that's that. That's
That's not
that's so.
a perception.
Yeah,
That's
that's
you in
Yes, it is.
reality.
yeah.
Yes,
That's you in
yes, it is your
So,
reality.
perception.
But there's people that build a persona that's not them at all.
yeah.
How can
That's
you
why
say
you
it's
have
not them when
actors.
hold on, hold on,
It's
hold
not
on, hold
them.
on. That's like saying, hold on, hold on. There's a difference between an individual and a person. A person is dead. A person is doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? An individual is the indivisible duality between God and the person. You know what I'm saying? But the person is a bunch of personalities, is a group of personalities, is a group of psychological modalities, broski. That's what a person is.
Okay.
So you can't say a person is this way, and then when they don't act according to that character that you expected, they're lying or they're fake. No, you just don't know the person enough.
But see, again, that's why I say when you get to know the person and know that whole persona is a lie. I'm
How
not just
can you say
jumping
it's a
to
lie?
conclusions.
How can you
I'm
say it's a
saying you
lie?
have
That's
to get,
bias.
but you get to
That's
know the person. That's why I said the whole female race is built on that lie, that persona, and I'm proving it
no,
every day.
no,
'Cause they,
no. You're just misunderstanding how energy works.
nah,
Yeah, bro.
nah.
That's
That,
what men do when that's when we start demonizing women because
no,
they
no, I'm not
operate
even
in
demonizing women.
as a
No, no,
No,
no,
female.
no, no, no,
that's
no,
not
no.
no.
I'm using it for example. Like I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying there's women out here that
Not
shows
all
it.
not all beings are the same.
There's men out here that shows it.
It's a human thing. When it,
But no, that what you guys are saying is a human thing. It's a human moral compass that you think that everything is supposed to be a particular way based on how we've been programmed. Yes,
No,
fam.
and that's why I say my vibration, my world. For you to enter my world, your vibration had to mix with mine. I would never say
That
based on what I learned. My body
but that
tells me
does
what I need to know.
yeah, your body is a
My
program.
body, my vibrations will tell me
That you
this
just
nigga is lying.
your body is a program that you just got control of the other day when you got conscious, my nigga. So
Yes,
your body has
but
been running off of a
but
program that somebody else set up for you until you became conscious. And even a lot of
yeah,
conscious individuals, their body is still running off of somebody else's program.
but we all running off of somebody's program.
I
But that's
mean,
why you have the elders, just like
maybe all of us on this call.
just like man said, he talks to people from. You have to talk and reprogram yourself, and all through life, the one thing you gonna know is the common source to all men is the vibration. There's a vibration. Your body will always let you know what is false, what is truth.
Okay, and
When there's danger, when
you're
there's
saying
not.
there can
When
be
you're not in
false
tune to it,
vibrations.
you
it's a
So
sense of energy
hold on.
feeling.
Are you saying there can be false vibrations or false energies?
Yes.
yes.
That's explain that.
So well,
The life we live in right now. This music. Some businesses, some people aim for certain frequencies because certain frequencies could change a person.
right.
If you don't know about your frequency, that's when you deprogram. When you don't understand your body frequency and you just ride it along to whatever. Yeah,
That doesn't make
these are
it false. That makes it a misalignment. But that doesn't make it
no.
false.
It's false because it's trying to build you into something that you are not. It's a false program. There's no program. Humans are
It's
not
a
meant
false
to be
program.
programmed the way
It's a
we are
false
right now.
program to you. It's a false program to you because that's not your natural state of being. But that doesn't make it a false program overall. You cannot classify energy as good and bad. Energy is neutral, brother.
No,
Know what I'm saying?
but you could
Vibration
have
is always neutral.
false energy.
So
Because
Pardon?
hold on.
angels,
Let me ask
think
him.
about it.
Let me ask him something. So you never in a situation where you know so someone that you know feel like someone a lie to you, you can't tell that the person a lie to you.
What I'm saying is, I never said lies don't exist. I'm
No, I
saying
mean
every lie is
like
bullshit.
that's a form of energy though. Like seeing it like all right,
Yeah,
all
but
right,
the
take the
energy
lie
is
out.
neutral. The
All right,
energy is still
say
neutral.
all right, say
Energy
one
is
day
always neutral.
right,
Yeah,
say
energy is neutral, but you have different frequencies of energy. And not all
Mm-hmm.
energy is compatible. So when you have somebody of different energy interfering,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, angels and demons don't run on the same frequency. That's why you have
you could
different
flick it on me they
dimensions.
go ask him man. Blood what I know man. So now so so you never them among some ones like cause you know your morals and your mindset. You know you know
Mm-hmm.
me I say so you never them want some ones and you feel yeah, that energy like say yo them ones are no level headed like them not one with your thinking and you have to take with
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
That's what
yeah. That's a
that's the same
misalignment.
thing, bro.
No. That's a
That's
misalignment.
false energy
Misalignment. Just
because you
like
realize that
no,
a
it's
false
not
energy them
false.
are give
How?
them no.
No,
So you
no, no,
cut.
no, no, no. To say false energy is to say energy is not neutral. Energy is one-sided. That's impossible. Every energy has a duality, which
No,
makes it
not if them
neutral.
faking it, bro. No.
What do you mean? There's no such thing
No.
as fake energy.
Yes, bro.
Fam, explain it to me.
Bro, me just simplify it for you, bro. If you're there amongst an entity and you see the entity not act right. Like all right. Say you have
That's a
ones and ones that
misalignment.
act.
How does that make it fake?
It's not that misalignment. That means them fake to be what them think what you originally met them as. And then over a
No,
period of time, them
no,
you know,
no.
you
They just
realize
summon
them
an aspect of their personality to try to fit in a space that they don't belong in. That doesn't mean that's not their personality.
oh,
Just because you
that's
haven't
fake
seen it,
energy, bro.
it's not fake, fam. You can't. Energy cannot be fake. Energy is neutral, and to give energy good and bad or fucking false and real, that's
Look,
bullshit, bro.
look what you say about it. You think energy people can fake certain energy?
Lord, sir. But I mean, that's something not involved in the papa. I'm being silent, you know, man. Let uno talk, you know, man. Let uno talk, you know. All right, cool. You asked me for my personal opinion. Yeah, there can be people that
No.
misrepresentation, you know. You thought they were one way and
Uh,
then they move sideways like crab, like blood clot. No, sir. They move different, you know, papa. No, sir. They move different. No, man.
Yeah, yeah, I can agree, but that doesn't
Everybody
make it
opinion
fake.
is
Your
like,
perception
let,
is what's telling you that it's fake.
let me put it this way. When I say fake energy,
Mm-hmm.
in my universe, it's a fake energy. It's an energy that don't belong. It's a foreign energy. It's perception
Foreign and fake are
to
not
try to
synonymous, though.
to try to enter me is a false energy. That's what I'm saying. Any
I
vibration
mean,
or
you're
energy that try
perceiving
to
it.
influence,
No, I get what you're
I'm
saying, but you're
perceiving it
not
as
articulating
false.
yourself
I,
properly, bro. Because energy
I say it like
is
this.
neutral. Mm-hmm.
I myself perceive it
Mm-hmm.
as false energy. You correct. All
Okay,
energy is
okay,
neutral. Because
okay.
when energy is done where it's at, it returns to the source, then recycles. That's energy. That's physics. So you are correct on your terminology of saying it. But I'm saying it
Mm-hmm.
in the perception and an easier way for if somebody's out there just to understand a glimpse of what I'm saying, that
Mm-hmm.
false energy is something that's not pertaining into your universe. That's why I call it force. You could say negative, you could call it whatever. It's energy. It's a vibration that your energy and vibration don't agree with.
Mm-hmm. But
Um,
that's not
yeah, bro.
what false means.
No. Why I say false is because I cannot believe nothing of that energy.
Alright, cool. It's like Rick Ross. Rick Ross claims he's a drug dealer. He says he's a drug dealer. Everybody knows this guy was a correctional officer. He was Babylon, brother. You know what's not? You know what's in the streets? Never like most of these entertainers. You know, they're not gangbangers, they're not drug dealers. Nah, man. They went to school, got diplomas, got master's degree, and they got a record label to sell out, you know,
Yeah.
and promote death and destruction and genocide. You know, that's living a lie, bro. They're living a lie, you know, and
All right.
that's what most of these entertainers are on. And I don't care what country them coming from. They're all on that same frequency. You understand? Of putting out death and
Yeah,
destruction,
they're living a lie.
a
But
way of
look,
population control,
look at
disease.
this. One sec. They are living a lie. I can agree, but that lie is still based on a truth. It may not be their truth, but it's still based on a truth. They had to copy that story from somewhere, which is a truth. You know what I'm saying? And make it whatever they made it. So every lie is based in a truth. That's my argument. If you can show me a lie that does not come from truth, then I can say I'm
Man,
right.
easy, man.
Stick to it, you know, but in our background, you say, no, man, in our background, you know, Papa. Listen.
I say
And you know what? And you know what? I appreciate that. That I appreciate. I appreciate
But I
that
get you.
because
Stand firm, you know. Man, I stand firm.
but
like
again,
the militancy, man. That is it.
but again, I'm not asking you to agree because I said from the beginning in my universe, there's no truth to what they doing.
So man,
but there could be a thing.
It's
there
truth
can't be fake
now
energy,
because
there
they
can be
made it
fake
that way.
interpretation. But look, there can't be fake energy, but there can be fake interpretation.
Oh, of course. And that's why I say my perception and my thought, my universe, that's fake to me. Again, I'm only putting it on myself. I'm not saying for you to agree because
no,
we could
I
be saying the same
understand
thing. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but that could become problematic for you yourself.
Oh no,
because you're basically
no.
Look what I'm saying. I understand your point, but what you said is misalignment and not false. You know, so if you keep telling yourself that in my universe, in order to, that's a defense mechanism, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you know what that does? That closes the way. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you learning what that energy actually represents, you already classed it as false. So you have nothing to learn.
No, but that energy is not for me. And that goes back to what you were saying, tribal. Hold on. That goes back. Hold on. That goes back to what you were saying, tribal. Remember, there's different tribes. They love to tell you there's 12. There was 13.
Yeah, fuck the Bible, bro. 13. I'm about to burn that.
So, but are you religious?
I'm not really. I'm spiritual.
So why you say 13 tribes, brother? There's more tribes than that.
No. There's more. But I'm saying there's 13 heads, like you say, states.
Or 13 months. Yeah, in the year.
To represent the 13 months. Remember, we as people deal with science, which is what you would call black geometry or whatever geometry, this science, this, or they would straight call it magic, witchcraft,
black magic,
food. You know what I'm saying? They call all that fuckery, but not knowing it's science.
Right.
We deal with science. The original language for us was science, knowledge. That's why we travel.
And with us, in our cultures, we don't necessarily. I don't see a concept of believing in misalignments. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Reason, yeah, so, of course.
Yeah. So if everything
learn
happens for a reason, and we're in the school of life, that means every energy, every interaction is there to teach us. You know?
Yeah.
So we can't say something is not for us if it came to us. Huh?
Each one.
But I'm saying I came to a point where I know which energy is not mine, and my description for it is a false energy.
Yeah.
I don't shut
Yeah,
up
but that's
everybody
bias.
because I give
I
every
get that.
energy a
That's your
chance to
perception.
migrate.
I get that. That's your perception, but your perception is biased. But you're allowed to have a biased perception as long as you
Yeah,
know that it's biased.
look, if one thing this history taught me is that we need a little bias because us not being biased is what's got us in the hole today.
Just
Yeah,
being
but
friendly with
we
everybody,
must
man.
be.
Everybody's not blood clot friend.
Facts.
I'm not saying shut down and don't, but we have to have that caution tape up now. We gotta have that boundary. We gotta have our atmosphere strong as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean, there's levels to that shit, bro. But I understand
Oh
where you're
yeah,
coming from. Yeah,
Just like
I
but
understand where
I'm
you're
profound
saying,
ways
coming
war
I'm
is where you
saying,
tell
I'm
in
I'm
war.
saying, like we as a
from. Exactly.
people, we gotta stop being this kind soul.
Yeah,
This kind
Mm-hmm.
soul keep on getting
but
these
look,
lashes, keep on getting smacked.
but look,
We
not
need
to
to
play the
ease up.
devil's advocate, but the idea of fake energy, it comes from that same mindset that you're bashing right now.
I know,
Okay.
and that's why I say I learned from those false energies, those misaligned energies. I learned, and I also learned
No.
how to keep them away.
Right.
Thanks to them, I learned. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that's why I said in the beginning. I'm a product of what I'm preaching against. Cause growing
Mm-hmm.
up, I had to be in it. I'm the same young cat running around not knowing shit till you get older. Then you start looking at the world like, hmm.
Yeah.
You start looking around,
Mm-hmm.
doing little research here and there, talking to the same-minded people, building facts for what's not facts. But not everybody can enter where you at. But you could take these
But look,
stories and dissect it and build your universe
as
stronger and larger until you find the people that you could
Make it to
actually combine your universe and create something beautiful.
But look, God is everything, right? And to separate ourselves from anything at all is ungodly, And it comes from wanting things to be a particular way that the universe already showed us that that's not the case. There's up and down, there's left and right, always. So
Mm.
you cannot get caught up in the ideas that are projected onto us. You know what I'm saying? We have to analyze and we have to study. That is our responsibility in the school of life. You feel me? So,
Yeah,
with
but
that being said,
also
before. Mm-hmm.
also in the school of life, people get expelled, people get suspended, people got to transfer to a different school. Not all school
Yeah,
is meant for everybody. Not everybody can learn the same way.
yeah,
Right.
So
but we are
again,
all in school.
my universe, if you're not on the same vibration and energy as I am, I'm not saying I hate you or nothing, but you can never be in my space like that. Because to
But that's impossible,
me,
bro. Because
oh
if
no,
you
it's
are
not.
God, this entire thing is yours.
No,
So
it's not
everything
impossible.
is in your space, huh?
Everything that I choose to. My space is what I desire. That's why they talk
Okay.
about in
So
these
so
damn
so
Bibles.
so you
That's why they
desire
talk about
you
in these
desire the
Bibles. You're
world that
gonna
you live
build
in.
your own mansion. You gotta build your mansion here. You gotta build who you gonna be around, who you gonna rejoice with. That's tribal.
So
Tribal's
so
one-minded like people.
That's all I
If
always
you're
tell them.
not one,
You're
if you're
living
not one
your
and
heaven
alike,
and
you can never be
you're
around in the
you're
same
contradicting
space.
yourself,
No,
bro. You're saying separate. You're saying some energies are fake, and then you're saying oneness. That doesn't make sense.
you could be one but separated. That's how look how your
Okay.
family works.
Yeah.
After a certain
Yeah.
amount of
But
time of learning from each other,
but
y'all
look.
separate.
I agree.
You you
I
gotta be
agree.
the
But look.
God to create your own.
But look. Saying it's fake, meaning it doesn't have a place in reality. That's what you're saying. It doesn't belong
In
there, and
my
that's not true.
reality. In
That's not
my
true.
reality.
That's not true because this entire reality is your reality. So stop thinking like a fucking a droplet in the ocean because you cannot be a droplet without the ocean. So think like the ocean, my nigga.
No, you see, he's still. Maybe
This
I'm not
now gonna
explaining
stop
it
you, there,
right.
Papa. This now gonna stop you, there, Daddy. This
May-
argument now gonna stop you, there, boy.
maybe I'm
Nah,
not explaining it right. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not explaining it right. The whole world is mine,
Peace.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
But just like this world, there's division. Whether you on this landmass, there is a division. Culture-wise,
Only,
there might not be a division.
do you know the purpose
So
of division?
culture-wise, we might be all one, but at the end of the day, me myself had to worry about my universe, which is my tribe. My tribe
Yeah, do you
runs
know?
on my vibration, vice versa. I run on somebody else's vibration. We might not come from the same place,
Great.
but that
Do you know
vibe,
why? Do you know
that's
why
how we
division
all
happens?
become one.
Yeah, but how do you know
Then
the purpose of division?
you think, yeah, that's how I mean,
Because not everybody thought process runs the same. That's why you have the
I
division.
mean, on a universal level, what is the purpose of division?
When you divide like that, you see truth from what's not true. You gotta
Okay,
see.
so you're saying for identification purposes.
Ah,
Is that what you're saying?
you getting close to the thought. Yes.
Okay, all right. If that's the case, then we should only use division to identify, and or the whole purpose of life is expansion. So we identify how to expand. So casting shit out and saying this is separate from me or this is fake and this is real, you cannot apply that science that I just broke down.
But you can, because that's tribal. Tribal divides because
For
certain people does
identification
certain
purposes.
things. It's just like
Yeah,
jobs in a tribe.
yeah,
Not everybody's a
yeah,
butcher.
yeah, to expand. But look, there could be a whole tribe of butchers, but they need farmers because they ain't gonna eat meat all year round.
But
So there's
that's
no
probably what that
separation.
tribe is supposed to be on, because you got these
No,
7-day
no,
Adventist people that open up their own land and they don't eat nothing but green. That's their
that's
tribe. They don't need meat.
that. Okay, I was just using that as an example, bro. I'm saying there's no, there's no way you could live without codependence or interdependence. That's a natural order. So to say that
Yeah, but
something is fake or it doesn't belong in your space, that's you stepping out of your place. I'm telling you that.
no, because you have that support of the like-minded. That goes back to the theory of tribal. If you have a
Have
tribe, you don't need
look,
the outside to
separation
destroy what
is
you
for the
have. So
purpose
it
of
becomes false. That's the whole thing
separation
of
is for the purpose
religion.
of separation is for the purpose of identification to expand. Now
And
tell
you expand
me,
by having
yeah,
the like-minded
how do you
people,
expand
and
by
that's
being
how you
separate? Like
learn
for
on.
example, look, and elements, elemental magic, right? They say elements don't mix, but when elements do mix, what happens? Magic. It creates things.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, everything is supposed to be connected. Everything has a purpose. I'm not saying that everything is on the same level. That's why you need identification, which divides things into different levels, a hierarchy. That's natural. But it's not to say that this
Okay.
doesn't have a place overall. It just doesn't belong exactly beside me. Like I'm a man, I need a woman beside me. I can't have a next man. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't
wow.
make sense. That's
No,
not balance.
but see, what you're saying is what I'm saying. But I'm just breaking it down to tribal. You breaking it down to individual thought. Once you do what you do and you build your tribe, yes, there's stuff that other tribes could introduce to you that's beneficial, but they way and thought process is not. So it becomes false. It's
The
like you
tribe
have
is
false
already
gods.
built.
That's why you
The
have
tribe is
false gods, false religions, false this, false that. That's why.
the,
And that's why they're
the
trying to
tribe is already
build you
built.
to say, I'm a U.S. citizen. Forget everybody else. Yo, I'm a dual citizen.
Yeah, I mean,
If I could go for my card to say I'm a citizen of the world. I'm a
Yes, sir.
human. No classification of black and white. I'm a human. You want to say beast man? I'm a man with the heart of a lion, the warrior, with the mind of a god.
See you.
all I'm saying, bro, you can't be saying you have the mind of a god and be saying shit's fake.
Done it, man. Done the argument. Done the argument now, man. Move on, Papa. Move
There's
on,
no
man.
argument.
See.
An argument is a whole reason.
Yeah, we know.
Understanding.
But this one now get ending up, Papa. It's not getting in, man. Let's see.
All right, yeah. Let's move on. For real, because it's not gonna end for real.
No, you're right. It could get a lot deeper.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
You know, the rabbit hole could get a lot deeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
No, this is stuff I
I'd say
like.
yeah, facts, because it expands the mind, right?
Exactly.
Different.
Yeah.
But we had to come into agreement. We all, with different mindsets and different trains of thought, had to come together in order to establish something new. If I was like, nah, the shit that you're saying is bullshit, I can't receive what you're giving me.
Yeah, but that at the end of the day, that's cool. I just know that we will never be a tribe per se.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta think about it. At the end of the day, what tribes do? You still have to trade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a complete shutdown. I'm just saying they beliefs and thoughts will be false to the people I'm with. Because it don't go so for us.
I mean,
That's what people
yeah,
say.
it becomes false when you personalize it.
Look at the Muslims. Look at the Muslims and the Christians. They books basically say the same thing, but yet you have a false God. Your doctrine is false. Your belief is false, even though you do the same practice.
See
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit becomes sick on that level if you think it. If you look at it from a personal level, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just
like
saying it in that form so you understand.
Look. What I'm saying is you're an individual and not a person, you know? So when you start to take shit personal, that's when you're going off track. Nothing is personal.
Oh yeah, no.
So therefore,
I don't take it personal, but I'm just saying it because if you think about to open
your
up
universe, you're saying your universe is personal.
Yes, my universe.
Yeah, that's
and
personal.
to expand my universe and my view, it has to be some people with like-minded vibrations. Because if not,
and there
it's not
needs to
going to
be
work.
people with the opposite as well.
Yeah, but that vibration and energy is still on the same length. Even though we might disagree on one thing, you know the energy. That goes back to saying you got to know what energy is not for you. I'm not going to say false. I'm going to say not for you. You know what I'm saying? And what is?
Yeah.
You could have somebody you argue with all day, but their energy is still your energy.
I mean,
you could have somebody you cool with. You don't argue, but that energy is not your energy. And vice versa. But you can't just have everybody come into your energy.
That
Everybody's already in my energy, fam.
They could always come and visit.
Yeah, that
and you hold and you hold a reason, tell stories. That's always cool.
Yeah.
But that energy can never be considered in
You
my
see, the thing,
individual
me,
space.
Mm.
Huh?
see, me, my responsibility here is priest, is to be a priest. You know what I'm saying? And these things are ordained by bloodline and also the time that we're in. And in my initiation process, right, what I've discovered is that the whole goal is to let go off of what we identify as on a personal level and claim our universal identity, you know. So in order to do that, we have to let go off of the conditioned biases or moral human compasses, what the things that make me comfortable versus the things that don't make me feel comfortable. And you know what I'm saying, that whole polarity battle, we have to get out of it. And in order to do that, we must just see things for what they are and not how it affects our person.
Oh, okay. Now, again, that's why I said every tribe had people doing different jobs.
Mhm.
You feel like you're a preacher. Your universe is supposed to be wide open to experience all things.
I never said
I
preacher.
never
I said
claimed
priest, nigga.
priest, preacher,
No,
abbot.
preacher are different
I'm
thing, brother.
just saying, like
Sheik. All y'all
you say
motherfuckers the same. It's the same shit. Sheik, priest,
No,
deacon,
brother. No, all right,
shepherd,
me a Obia man. Me a
shepherd,
Obia man. You said the
Obia
Obia man
man.
and the pastor are the
open up
same.
all
The
that,
witch,
but
the
you
witch,
had to be
the
open.
sorcerer, all of them. The same.
The pastor
You
don't
chosen
believe
the
no
profession
sorcery,
to
brother.
be open. You have to be open.
Yeah.
Remember, I didn't say I was a teacher. I didn't say I said I'm a man, a warrior. I shut
Beast.
down.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
Lion.
protect
but that's not
home.
based on my role, though. That's based
No, no,
on
no, no,
the
no.
science of
But
human. That what I'm
that's your
saying is based on the
personality. That's
science of
your
human
role.
ascension.
Yes.
No, no,
That's
no, no, no.
your
What I'm
energy.
saying is, hold on. I'm saying I learned these things because I've been initiated because of my purpose. However, the science is not based on my person. The science is the science of human ascension. You have to let go.
We all let go, but at the end of the day, we all have a job we have to
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if
So
you
you can
feel
let
like
go and do your job.
you one that gotta teach,
You
Mhm.
could let go and
that
do your
means
job.
your
That's the
universe
magic.
is
That's
wide
the magic.
open. Yeah, but I'm saying that means because you learned in it. That means it's what you feel like your energy needs to do. Where
No,
mine's is
that's
to
what.
protect.
No, look,
That's
you're
why yours will be
misconstruing.
open. That's
No,
why
you're
yours will be
misconstruing.
open and mine's will
No,
be
brother, you're misconstruing what I
yeah.
said. You're taking the whole priest thing and you're creating a narrative that I wasn't trying to give you.
No, no, no,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
no, 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 no,
Look,
no, no. I'm
look,
not saying
look, look,
look,
look,
I'm
look
not
at this.
saying
Look
I'm
at
not
this.
saying
Look at this real quick. Look, real quick though, real quick. Look at this. In Mesoamerica, they teach us the same thing. In the Indus Valley, they teach you the same thing. You go to the Middle East, they teach you the same thing. In Kemet, you go to South Africa, they teach you the same thing. So tell me now, how is it such a quaffle thing? If ancient cultures that existed thousands of years before my existence were saying these things.
because again, it falls down to who was sent out to teach. It is.
What does that have
You
to do with
you
science? What does that have to do with what you are?
because science is taught. Our whole lineage is taught, whether it's verbal, written, well, not today's writing, but I'm just saying back then, whether it's written, a drawing, a
Fuck.
song, or a story,
Mhm.
it was to teach you what your science is. And you as a person supposed to take your science and make your job. Whether that's, again, me saying, whether you're a preacher, warrior, a carpenter, a mason, whatever, a farmer, whatever. Everybody's energy is built on that math that makes them and what their job is.
Fact.
What does that
You
have
know what
to
I'm
do with
saying?
let go? Look. The whole concept of being born again, baptism, rebirth, ego death, all that shit is
It's,
really just saying that you died, right? Meaning you've died to your personal desires and you've ascended to an individual. Meaning your personality is now devoted to a universal cause or purpose. So you gave up your personal preferences to do the job that you're talking about.
but even in science, everything goes through a rebirth. Again.
Yeah, I'm
And
saying
especially
in
if you
terms
believe
of the
everything is
science of the
energy,
human
but
soul, the science of the human soul, brother. Again, this
it's
has nothing to do
energy.
with Pepper personally. This is talking about the science of human ascension,
A
elevating the
human's
human psyche
ascension, the human
to a
soul is
universal
energy.
level.
It's energy. And that goes back to what I said, the stories that teach us our science. The
Yeah,
science of
and the
God,
soul is not
Jesus
attached. The soul
dying
does not
and
give
going
a
back
fuck
to
about this.
heaven.
The soul is there's
No,
only one soul.
I'm just letting you know. Because this is all science. They was teaching you
Yeah, I know.
physics right there.
So I'm saying there's only one soul though, and that soul is being expressed through all of us and everything that exists.
Because we energy. And every energy know which
So
energy they
so
align
how
with.
can you?
Not every
So why are
not
you
every
claiming?
energy
So
aligns with
so
each other.
yes, that's on a human level. That's on a mundane level. That's on a personal
Yeah,
level.
but you're not getting everybody on this planet, this
Peace,
jail
God.
cell or heaven, knowing how to release their energy. Until everybody could do that, you will never be on the same unified energy. Long as you have
We're
this
already on
this
the
shell,
unified energy. We're just crazy. That's what
what
you don't understand.
once you
We
have
are
this
already
shell,
unified. You cannot exist without unification. You need trees to breathe. You couldn't live here on a fucking deserted island by yourself, bro. Everything is already interdependent. That cannot
yeah, but
stop. If
once you
that
in
stops,
this
you stop.
shell, once you no, once you in the shell, to be unified, everybody gotta move at one. And right now,
We
how this world
already
is going,
do.
everybody had
We
to be
already
dead
do.
to realize that energy. That's why I'm saying
No.
my energy is for those who know. If you don't know, you become to me. Again, to me.
You're saying my energy, right, is doing the personal thing again.
Because I could only, to build unity, I could only deal with myself first.
What is self? Self
If I
is
can't do
what
if
is
I don't
self?
understand
Self is the
if I don't
individual.
understand
Hold
my
on. Self is
energy and can't deal with my energy, how can I deal with
yes.
somebody else to be unified?
No. Look. You're doing the personal thing again, Broski. You, self, is the individual, the indivisible duality between God and the person. The person's devotion to God, to the mission, meaning you sacrifice what you personally desire to accomplish your universal purpose as God.
Super Guamaji.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I cut it.
gonna shut it down. Yeah. I gotta wake up in the morning.
It's a good discussion.
Well, I love this, stars.
Facts.
Love stuff
Facts.
like this.
No, for sure.
Chop
We could
it up,
build
man.
on it another time. Bro. It was great building with you guys, for real, for real. Safe travels in the road,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Bless up yourselves.
I Kingdom,
Yeah,
bless
man.
up.
Yeah, man. Blessings in
Bless I.
abundance. Yeah.
See you.